What is up, YouTube? This is the Allworld-Gamer, and in case you missed it there in the lower left corner, Baro Ki'Teer is back on the Chronia Relay on Saturn. So Mr. Ki'Teer has brought us Prime Reach, and my first thought of this was, WTF, man. But then I remembered that I hadn't done the tactical escalation yet, and this is actually probably going to be really useful. 165%, more than doubling your range on a weapon with a tremendous range anyway, is going to be extremely useful in this tactical escalation, because the last thing you want to do is, even when they're disarmed, is be close enough to be hit by these guys, because it will be a one shot. Taking this mod up to 6 or 7 ranks should leave you at 120%, which doubles the original reach, and I think that's probably all you really need for this. These are really expensive to level up, and more than doubling your range is going to be extremely noticeable. And if you haven't noticed yet, these prime mods, when they're not maxed out yet, they have a lower conclave score with greater benefits than their original form. So this will help you out when you're trying to achieve a low conclave for that tactical escalation. Next we've got prime pistol ammo mutation. I don't even use the original versions of these, so I really would be hard pressed to get this mod and use it myself. Maybe you're a person who likes to use the Vipers or the dual Cestras or something like that really eats through the ammunition, but I think that the regular mods, rare quality mods, would be good enough for you. I wouldn't suggest you get this mod unless you were just some kind of completionist and you felt like you needed to have all the mods. I'm a completionist myself, but not for mods. Some I just won't have any use for, and they would just be a complete waste. So I could find better use for fusion cores and duplicates, but to each his own. So if you feel like you need to get it, go ahead and grab that. But I wouldn't recommend that to anyone who might be low on credits or ducats. Next we've got the Prisma Sigil. This actually looks pretty plain just right off the bat, but I'll show you here in a little bit. It's actually a really nice looking sigil. So if you like sigils, I would certainly recommend you pick this one up. And last but not least, we have the Prisma Veritux. Is this worth it? I have no idea. I did buy it though, just because I like to collect weapons. It's the completionist in me, so maybe you like to do the Arcwing missions. This would be a nice addition for you. I hadn't tested it out yet. Last week I did the Prisma Gorgon. I know I promised you a video on it. I got behind with work and travel and everything, but it is done and it's ready to go. I just need to do the video and put all the stuff together for you. But the Prisma Gorgon was good to go. I loved it. Here is the Prisma Sigil. And I gotta tell you, I was really nervous at first because you couldn't see the little details with the white emblem there. But it actually looks really cool, and I'm glad that I got it. So if you're a sigil collector, I think you'll enjoy this. Go ahead and pick that up for yourself. Next we've got the Prisma Veritux. So after buying the Prisma Veritux, I was able to compare the stats and see how good it actually was. And I think it's actually a nice upgrade. It's got a higher base damage of all the arc melee weapons. It has a relatively low stamina consumption compared to the original Veritux. It's got a faster attack speed, it's got a higher crit chance, 15 versus 5, a higher crit chance multiplier, 2 versus 1.5, and a higher status chance of 20% versus 10. So if you like this, if you like the arc wings and you like doing the melee, you'll probably like this weapon. I think it's really good. And as you couldn't already tell, I like red. Well, alright folks, that's all for today. Please remember to like, comment, and subscribe, because I will be back with more Warframe.